Hi, what's up? I'm Shao Dow. I'm an award-winning rapper, manga author, and occasional ninja. I make anime and gaming inspired music. I rap in both English and Japanese. So when I was, I think maybe between 11 and 13, I started watching Dragon Ball Z and fell in love with that. I then decided to begin learning Kung Fu, and I was training relentlessly in that, watched a lot of anime, a lot of Kung Fu films. And then when I finished college and turned 18, I decided I wanted to go to China and live there for a bit and train in Shaolin Kung Fu. So I did that, came back, did my law degree and became a rapper after that because during my time in China, I began writing lyrics, began working on music, fell in love with music, and discovered that that was really what I wanted to do. But it took me a while to realize it and to accept it and to understand how much work was going to go into creating an independent music career. So since I graduated university, I've worked full time on my music career and I've built myself to the point that I am at now in terms of being able to live off of my music, being able to travel the world and tour and perform and see different countries and inspire and entertain people around the world, being able to create a manga comic book series and have my own character in my music videos and in my own book and things like that. None of this is overnight. None of this has been quick. It's required a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of perspiration, sweat, and a lot of luck as well. But I do believe that the real luck comes when you put yourself in the position to be ready to take the opportunities that are there because you're not lucky if an amazing opportunity comes along but you're not ready for it, so you do everything that you can to be prepared and be in the right position to make the most of those lucky opportunities. And then all you have to do is just keep putting yourself in the right place, refuse to give up, and keep working hard, and things will happen.
I live epic, I'm pig-headed, and any demon that I pick gets deaded. Rip shredded, swing weapon, begin wrecking. With the twin method I taught us to sell it.
What does authentic mean? I think that some of you will feel that you're being authentic now, and maybe you are. And some of you will feel that you're trying to impress other people or trying to live up to expectations of other people. But I think fundamentally, you have to find what makes you happy and what makes you proud to be you. And that takes a long time. It took me having to go to China, having to live through certain experiences to find out who I am and who I wanted to be, and then work towards the best version of myself. I think being authentic means discovering what's important to you, discovering who you are at your core, and then working towards improving on that and being the best version of yourself possible. You know, so it takes time. It's not an overnight thing, but if you find that your interests, that the things that you care about, that the things you want to do are different to your friends and or the people around you, that's okay sometimes. It's about finding out what's right for you and not letting other people define what's right for you. You take the time, you ask yourself the questions, and you be prepared to find those hard answers. And I think that is really what being authentic is about. It's about living your dream. It's about living your own adventure for yourself, not for other people, but at the same time, not in a way that harms or is to the disadvantage of other people. You live in the best way possible without hurting or harming other people. And you do that for yourself and you find your own journey. Because if everybody does that, then I think that we'll be in a much better place.
Draw sword, nuclear blade, indigo grey, can't go in it.
I think that there are so many challenges, but nothing worth doing is going to be easy. And the longer it takes to build something, the longer it takes to destroy it. And I've taken a long time building myself. I think that being authentic means that those who are not authentic will see that and be jealous, be afraid, be rude about it. They will always see you as a threat to themselves because you're doing something that they are too scared to do for themselves. So being authentic, you'll often come up against obstacles, and those will be from other people. And those obstacles may not be from people you perceive as enemies or people that you don't like. Sometimes that comes from your friends. Sometimes that comes from your family. Sometimes that comes from the people who are the closest to you, you know? You will also come up against obstacles and adversity within yourself. You will find that you ask yourself questions. Should I be doing this? Am I doing the right thing? Why am I doing this? Maybe I should just do what everybody else does. Maybe I should just take the easy way out. Sometimes that is the right answer. Sometimes it's not. And I think that you have to really be willing and brave enough to ask yourself those hard questions and to listen to that voice inside you, that that authentic voice, that the true you, and try and find that answer. And that answer is not going to come quickly. I think that you have to be willing to listen and to wait and to try and discover the answer yourself. So on the path to being authentic, you're going to come up against a lot of struggle, a lot of difficulty, a lot of challenges, but that is part of the fun and the adventure of being alive. The more that you challenge yourself, the more that you overcome the difficult times, the stronger you become. If you never put yourself in a difficult situation, then you won't grow and you won't know what to do when a difficult situation comes to you, because I guarantee you, if you don't put yourself in a difficult position, difficult positions will come to find you. You can believe that. So the best thing that you can do is challenge yourself. The best thing that you can do is ask yourself difficult questions. The best thing that you can do is try and find out who you really are and then be the best version of yourself. And then when life is tough and when life is difficult, you'll know what to do. You'll know how to face it and you'll know how to fight through it, be better, be stronger, and come out even greater on the other side. It's like Pokemon, you evolve.
Rude boy, I cannot. Jump on some machine. If you're bored, I'm gonna sort through.
My advice for people who may not know what they want to do right now is just try different things. Try stuff that you like, try stuff that you don't think you'll like, and just be open to trying out things. And I think that the answer will present itself if you go looking for the question. I think that the more that you live your life, the more you enjoy living your life, and the more that you have lots of different experiences, the more likely it is that you're going to find something that you truly enjoy doing and that you could see yourself doing for the rest of your life. And during that time, if you still don't know what you want to do, I think the best possible thing you could ever do for yourself is just to work on yourself and improve yourself. Read more books, do some exercise, maybe take up a sport, go to the gym, learn, improve your mind. Find things that you're interested in learning about and become experts on that. Learn a new skill. If you're vaguely interested in websites, learn how to build a website. It doesn't have to be for anybody other than just for the fun of improving yourself. So if you don't know what to do, just start doing something is the answer. I think that if you don't know, to give an analogy, if you don't know exactly where you want to walk, you're not going to get anywhere if you stand still. So sometimes the best possible thing you can do is just start walking. You may end up walking a mile in the wrong direction, but then at least you know that you've gone in the wrong direction. If you stood still, you wouldn't know where the wrong direction was. Does that make sense? So start walking somewhere, and I think that the answer and the destination will present itself at some point. Just be patient. I'm proud of where I've gotten to, and I feel that I am living my dream right now. But this is definitely not something that's happened overnight. It's definitely not something that's happened quickly, and I've had to struggle my way here. There's many times that I thought about giving up. There's many times I thought that I wouldn't get to where I'm at, and even now, I want to go further than where I am at the moment. So what I'd say to you is when you're at the beginning of your journey, where you want to get to may seem so far away, but all you have to do is start walking. Something, even if you take one step every single day, it's going to get closer. But you have to take that step. If you do nothing, then what you want to achieve will never come to you in the way that you want it to. You have to walk towards it and you have to make the effort to get there. Do you know? It's not going to be easy, but it will be worthwhile and it will be worth living for. So enjoy your life and enjoy finding your purpose and finding out who you really are. And I guarantee you it will be worth it in the end.